Hello guys, I'm Alukosha Enoch. Welcome to the second part of my tutorial class on web authoring. In this video, I'll be working on paper 3, data analysis and web authoring, May June 2018. So let's take a look at the question now. Task 2, web page. You work for Hot House Design and we develop web pages for a small construction company called Bobby's Bricks. Efficient markup and style sheet must be used. All color code must be in hexadecimal. Okay guys, you may wish to take a look at my first video on web authoring for a better understanding of hexadecimal color code. I will not necessarily need to take my time to explain this in this very video. Guys, for a better understanding on hexadecimal color code, just Google Halukosha video on web authoring. Yeah, I think that's cool. So guys, this is the video. You can just take a look for better understanding. So let's continue with the task because I will not be able to explain much in this video because of time. Now task 1, or let's say the first bullets rather. Create a new folder called bb.html. So the first task to create a new folder called bb_html. Okay guys, I did set up my work area before now. You can see my work area here. So I'm going to create the folder in here. So right click, new folder. Then I'll rename this folder to bb_atm, right, atm. Let me check that. html. Okay, so html underscore html. So let me just rename that, please. html. Okay, so that's cool. So that's the first task. Let's go back to the question. Locate the following files and store them in your bb_html folder. So I'm going to locate bb contact, bb style, and all this jpg and the text file. So and that will be 9 files all together. So let me go back to my work area. So I take paving, bricks, take this and take this, take this, this. Guys, just drag put everything here. So let's confirm if I have the files there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So everything is cool. So guys, is there anything 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 files all together? So everything is okay guys. Let's continue with the task. So the first task, create a web page called bb.html. This web page must work in all browsers and we have a table structure as shown. Now if you look at this table structure, we have 4 by 3. Okay, so 4 row by 3 column. And guys, to know the number of rows, just go for the highest number of rows and also the highest number of column. So the highest number of row, okay, so that's 4, column is by 3. Okay, so let's continue. Each table cell is identified with a letter and all dimensions are in pixels. So the letters and dimensions shown in the table must not appear on your final web page. So the external table border must have a width of 4 pixels and all internal grid must have a width of 2 pixels. Table borders and grid must be visible. Okay guys, the first task now here is let me just go ahead and create this web page and then insert this table. So let's go ahead and do that guys. So just like the first tutorial class on web authoring, I'll use I'll still make do with Microsoft front page 2003. So just click file and then save as. So you have to navigate to your work area guys. Okay, so desktop and just navigate to my work area. So that's on my, this is desktop. So because my directory is the desktop and this is work area, this is the folder. Okay, and this is the bb. So in here, okay, so I can save it now. So I'm going to save my web page now. bb it's bb.html, I think bb.html. So create a web page called bb.html. So bb.htm is lowercase, guys. htm. Let me just confirm that for the last time. htm. Let me just confirm that. So bb.htm. Okay, so that's that. So don't forget, guys, your work directory, make sure everything is okay, so you can save this. Now initially this was the name here is new underscore page. When you just open your Microsoft front page, you have this default name, so you have to rename it to the specify stuff. So you have it now. So I can go ahead. I'm going to create the table of this structure now. So and that's the dimension is 4 by 3. So there are 4 row by 3 column. So to do that, go to table, click table, then insert table, then the number of rows specify, that's 4, and the number of column is 3. Okay, there are more attributes here, so let's take a look at the table properties and see what else we have to do. Okay, so okay, and before I work on these cells, let's just take a look at this. Each table cell is identified with letters, okay, as you can see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, all dimension and pixel, okay, and the letters and dimension shown in the table must not appear, no problem about that, on your final web page. Now guys, let's work on this external border. Guys, for more better understanding on external and internal border, guys, you may need to also watch my first video and you get a better understanding on that. So I'll just go ahead and do that, but I can just quickly call your attention to something here. So for external border, the tag use is table, and for internal border, the tag use is td. Okay, if it has to be table header, that will be th, and so on. But just watch the first video, then you have a better understanding. So let me go ahead and give the table this property, this border property. So external is 4 pixel, the width is 4 pixel, and the internal border width is 2 pixel. So let me do that before I continue. So just go to style, guys. You need to know something. If you come back here to this, before I do that, if you look at this now, okay, the first thing I specify is the dimension of the table, which is 4 by 3. And now the second thing we need to do here is about the width. The width of this cell D is the width of the table. It has the same width with the table. So anytime you want to specify the width, you go for the highest width here, the highest value for the width. So that is 1200. And don't forget that all dimension and in pixels. So let me just effect that. So this is in percentage, so you have to change it to pixel, then specify width. This is 1200, not 100. So and that's cool there. Then I'll leave all this one as default. And you can actually change your table border here, but please don't do that. Just come down to style here and format. So border. Okay, so now guys, because we were told here that this the border, the table borders and grid must be visible. Okay, so and the implication is you have to select box visible. So this is visible now. Solid, that's what it should be, solid, it's visible. So we can this is now I want to work on the external border now. Based on the examiner, it should be 4 pixels. You see it's increasing now for 4. So 4 pixel, and there is no information about the padding. So guys, just delete all values here. Please don't write 0, you have to delete that, please don't forget. And I think everything is okay now. Just press OK, and you can see border style. This is referring to the external border. The border style solid, and border width is 4 pixel. Okay, so okay, and if you look at it now, the width is 1200. This one default, the size is there now, and everything is okay. Just click OK and let's see what we have there. Okay, you can see now 1 2 3 4 and 4 by 3. Okay, so 4 row by 3. So before I do any other thing, let me just effect the external border property. So to do that, go back to format style, format is style, and this HTML tag. So go for the tag. The internal border tag is td. So here is it. So click that and modify it now. Okay, so you can format the border now. So go to border and select check this. Okay, and the width based on the question is 2 pixel. So it's 2 pixel. So just take this one to 2 and delete all this. Okay, so you know to be there. Please don't forget, don't write 0 there. Just delete and everything is okay. Guys, we need to see the effect now. See it where it is now. Let's see the effect. The border style, this is referring to TD, so that is internal border. Okay, so I'll click OK and OK. Okay, so that's that. So we can go ahead with the next. Let's just work with the structure now. So now let's work. We have cell ABC, and cell ABC have the same dimension, and that's 400 by 300. So let's format our cell to conform with this 400 by 300. That is cell AB, cell A, B, and C. Okay, so go back to the page. So to do that, just select cell ABC and right click, go to cell property, and you can effect the changes and specify width, and that is 400 by 300. So the height and the width, and leave every other attribute as default is okay. Okay, so just apply and okay. So that's cell A, B, C. So let's go ahead with for cell D. The dimension is 1200 by 250. That is the cell dimension. So 1200 by 250. So go ahead and do that. So this, and then secondly, you need to check if you look at this now, the cells merged. So all the cells here are merged. Okay, so just merge the cell before you apply that. Okay, so merge the cell first. Just so this cell A, B, C. So this is cell D. So match cell D now. So match cell D, and you can apply the cell property now. The dimension rather, yeah, cell property. So specify that's 1200 by 250. So 1200 by 250, 1200 by 250. I leave other values is okay like that. Just apply and okay. So we have cell A, B, C, D now. So let's go. What's the next task? So cell E, 1200 by 150, 1200 by 150. So you need to match this also. So match first. So match cells, and then you can apply the cell property dimension. So that's 1200 by 150. So specify width 1200 by 150. Okay, so just click apply and okay. Apply, okay. Okay, and the last task here now, and not necessarily the last task based on the cell the table structure. Okay, so this is we have two cells here, F and G. So and it's 600 by 300, 600 by 300. So guys, you can go ahead and match the first two cell or the last two cell, but I'm going to match the first two cell. So match cells, and then you can select the entire store, because the two the cells have the same dimension. Okay, so just cell property, and that's 600 by 300. So 600 by 300. Okay, so apply. Okay. Okay guys, you may, if you look at this, it's like seems the cells dimension differs, but that's not true. Just click here and check the cell property, and you see that is correct, 400 by 300. If we check this one, let's see the cell property today, and that is also 400 by 300. So that that conforms to the table we have there. Then let's check this one. This should be 600 by 300. So let's see, 600 by 300. So that is okay. And let's see the second one. It should give us the same dimension. So 600 by 300, guys. So everything is okay. So let's just continue with the question now. So we have our 15 marks already. So everything is okay. Table border and grid must be visible. Cool. Okay, so question 2. Place in cell A the image brickworks. So cell A, so that'll be the first cell image brickwork. So guys, so this is cell A. So just go to insert picture from file, and guys, by default it's open to my system 32, but my work area is the desktop. Okay, just navigate to where you have the think I put work area or something like that. Okay, so this is work area, and this the bb html. Okay, so then I should take brickworks, but let me confirm that for the last time. So brickworks. Okay, so brickwork. Okay, so just place in there brickwork, insert. That's cool. Next, so the next task here is we have to place in cell B the text. Click on image for further details. So click on image for further details. So I'm going to type that now. Click on an image for further details. Okay, I think I'm cool. So let's check that. Click on an image for further details. Then I'm to apply this style H2. So header 2. So just highlight that and come here and take the header 2. So that's good. So we are now in cell C. So let's, what question do we have there? So for cell C, place some image paving. So paving.jpg. So let's go ahead and do that here in here. So insert paving.jpg. See, I will save my work area, guys, don't forget. So yes, paving, this paving, insert, and that was good. So the next question now, so resize the image in markup so that it is 394 pixel wide. So I'm going to resize this image now. So right click on that image and go to picture property. So I'm to resize this. Look at this, is not 394, this is 788, so it should be 394. So 394, and we have to keep or maintain the aspect ratio, and you see that as I'm typing the height also changes. Okay, so change this 3, okay, 9, you can see 4. So because I check keep aspect ratio based on the instruction by the examiner. Then don't forget this should be pixel, not in percentage. So click OK now, and that's the result. So that's good. Okay, let's see the next task, please. So place in cell D the image bb logo. So cell D image bb logo, this cell D. So insert yeah, bb logo is an image. Okay, so bb logo, this is it. Okay, so just insert, and that's the result. Okay, so let's go ahead with the question. So back to the question. Okay, so this is the logo of the company, which appears on the company vehicle letter, company vehicles letterhead etc. I make this image a hyperlink to open the new web page bb contact. So I'm going to make a bb logo a hyperlink to open the web page bb contact in a new browser window called new. So I'm going to make this a hyperlink, okay, and it's going to open bb contact. So let me just go ahead and do that. Okay, so this, so just click on it and right click hyperlink. Okay, so guys, I just want to be sure that I'm in the right directory, guys. So in that case, let me just take it from here. Let me just go back to my desktop. Okay, let me navigate to my work area, even though I know I should be correct. So just work area, I just want to be sure that I'm in the right work area. Okay, so this so this is where I'm working. Okay, so now, so I'm to make that hyperlink. Okay, so let me go back to the question now. Okay, so make it bb logo hyperlink to bb contact. Okay, so to bb contact, so this is bb contact here, so click on bb contact. Okay, then what is the target frame? So okay, the BB contact in a new, so the target frame is a new browser, and I should rename it new. Okay, so target frame is new browser, then I should rename it new. Okay, so target frame new window. Okay, and I should rename this new, not blank. Okay, so new. Okay, so that's the tax there. Okay, 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 so next tax. So that's the, we're now in question 6, and let me just scroll down there. So place in cell E, the text from the file bb text 1. So let me just go down the bb text 1. So let me, so that's this is my work area. So bb text 1 should be in where, bb text 1. Okay, I can't see anything like that, so what's going on? bb text 1. Okay, that should be a text file anyway. Okay, did I put everything here? Guys, let me just quickly check bb test 1. Okay, so let me check what is going on there. So the file seems not to be seems to be incomplete, so let me just see. Let me be sure of what I'm doing, guys. Just okay, guys, sorry about that. So this is the file here. So bb test 1, just double click and control A and copy. So that's bb test 1. So what am I going to do with that? Let's go back to the instruction. Okay, I'm to place that in cell E. Okay, then set this test as style h1. So and I'll set it as style h1. Okay, so this cell E, so control V. Then I'm going to select it and set it as style h1. So that will be h1, and that's that. So let's go back for the next instruction. Okay, place in cell F the text from file bb test 2. So let's go for that bb test 2. Let me go back to my work directory area. This is my work area. So this is bb text 2. Open the file, control A and copy and take it down to cell E now. I don't need this again. Okay, so this cell E, control V. Okay, let me just scroll down and see so I can have it. Okay, so now the next instruction there is okay, so add your name, center number and candidate number to the end of this test. So I'm going to add my name, center number and candidate number to this test. Guys, don't forget that in the first video I already have a center number ng101 and my candidate number is 1010. Okay, so let me just do that. So edited by Aloko Shayo Enoch and center number ng101 and my candidate number is 1010. Okay, so and that's what I was asked to do. Sorry about that. So let's take a look at the next question. Okay, so the next, set the test we will undertake building project in other region of this world as h2. So I'm going to set this one as h2. Okay, so that's sentence. Okay, so we will undertake building project in other region of this world. So I'll set that as h2, and that's that. And what's the next instruction? Okay, so set the test web page designed and created by House Design. Web page last edited by as h3. So I'm going to set this sentence, okay, to h3 too. So let me go. That is from we will undertake down to created by. Okay, web page last edited by. Okay, web page last edited by. So end it here. So from web page design to this. So I have to set that as what's font. That is h3. So I should set that to h3. So just come down here and take it down to h3. Okay, that's cool. Next question. um so make only the text house design a hyperlink to the web page. Okay, make only the text. So I'm going to identify this text word, hot house design. So I'm going to make hot house design a hyperlink to this so a hyperlink to this. So that is hot house design. So let me go ahead and do that. So hot house design, this is hot house design. So I like that. Then right click and go to hyperlink. Then so I'm going to type that address now. So to what address? http www. Okay, hot house design. So to hot house design. So let me be fast with that. Okay, dot. Okay, that's cool. So then what about any other information which should be set to open in the same browser window? Okay, so that should be set to be so in the same browser window. So the target frame is same browser window. So target frame should be same browser window, same self. Okay, so that's cool. And okay, and that is the effect. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Place in cell G the image of map provided. So the image of map provided. So let me go to that. So this is the last cell. So say, so insert map image in here, and this is the map. This is the map image provided. BB map insert. Okay, that's that. So what is the next instruction? Make sure. Okay, let me just scroll down here, guys. Make sure appropriate text is displayed if an image is not available. Then center align the table in the browser window, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Center align the image in the browser window. Just click anywhere here. Right click. Go to table property. Then alignment. Then center. Okay, so just click apply and okay. So that's the effect. So next question. Okay, so attach the style sheet bb style.css to your web page, and we have to attach the same style sheet to bb contacts. Okay, so let's go ahead and attach the style sheet to our web page now. So to do that, go to format and style sheet link, and then navigate to that, guys. Let me just navigate to my work directory desktop, then go to my work area, so this work area. Then this is the style sheet, so I'm to attach this. Okay, and that is the effect. Then I'm to open bb contact now. Let me just go back to the question. I'm to open bb contact now, and I'm going to attach this style sheet to it. So open bb contact and attach the style sheet. So go to file and open. So guys, in order to make sure that I'm doing the right thing, let me just go to my work directory again. Just need to do that, guys. Work area. Okay, so that I know that I'm in the right place. Okay, so I want to open this bb contact now. Okay, so that's the effect. Then I'm going to attach the style sheet to this now. So I'm there. So just go to format now and style sheet link, and add. Then take in order to be sure that I'm doing the right thing. I mean, this is work area anyway, so I've seen it's work area. So let me just go ahead and do that. So style sheet and okay, and that is the effect. Okay, guys. Then next question. The style sheet has been started but need to be improved using the most efficient syntax. Make sure your style sheet does not contain any HTML. Okay, open the style sheet bbstyle.css in a suitable software package and examine its contents. Edit this style sheet so that it has the following specification. So the specification is such that the style h1, h2, h3 display zap chancery. If it is not available, then blackadder etc. If neither of these fonts are available, then display the default sans serif. Okay, guys, so let me do that. Guys, you need to notice something. This question from the we are the instruction given right from here. Well, like this web page, okay, that's not where I'm going to. I just want to quickly show you something. Okay, so say that that we should make sure that efficient markup and style sheet must be used. Efficient markup and style sheet. So our coding to we are expected to work on the style sheet such that there are some things that are expected from us though. So let's see. So what does this examiner mean by efficient markup and style sheet? Okay, so that's what I want to do now. So let me go back to the question down here. So so next now we have to open this style sheet now. Okay, so and if you look at what we have here now, so I have h1, h2, h3, and with the same fonts family, serve seri, and black other ITC, and serif font. So so I'm going to apply the same. So I need not to write h1 and complete this h2. So efficient markup means that I can assign it to this three tag altogether. So that's what I'm going to do now. So let's go back to the question now. So back to my HTML page. Okay, okay, so let's just go ahead and open the style sheet. Sorry about that. Open. This is baby HTML, but just to be sure I'm doing the right thing, guys, let me just go to my work directory and navigate to work area so that I know that I'm in the right folder. Okay, so I'm in the right folder. So I want to edit this style sheet now. Okay, right, so let's just open it now. Okay, so this is the style sheet now. Okay, now if you look at what we have here, I have h1, h2, h3 with the same font, and with the same font. Okay, and in fact even with the same alignment center. So h1, h2 must be center aligned. So so let's just go ahead and apply the same so let's just go ahead and do that. So instead of h1 here, I'll just type h1 comma h2 because I'm applying the same property, comma h3 to this tag. And guys, you need to know that anytime you're working with your style sheet syntax, if it has to be a compound word, then you put it in quotes. If it's not a compound word, then you leave it like that. So for example, the first one is zaf chancery. Okay, so since a compound word, you just need to you have to quote this. So you have to quote it, guys. So okay, and if zaf chancery not available, so the implication is that you put comma, then you should use black adder ITC. And if this is not available, being a compound word, then you have to quote it. So don't forget, guys. And if this is not available, the implication is just add comma, then we should use some serif. So not area, serif. So that's how we just edit serif. I need not to code this because this is just a single word. Okay, and that's that. Okay, but if we go back to the question also, h1, h2, h3 must be center aligned. So I can add this this alignment style there. So but guys, at this point I just want to explore my GUI, my office front page. So I don't want to keep typing like this. Let me just go ahead and work with that. Okay, so now the next style, since I want to through with the font family style, so you use semicolon. So then go ahead with the next style now. So to do that, just go to format, then style. And now I'm going to apply to this h1, h2, h3 because it's just addition. So that will be okay. So guys, this should be HTML. Don't forget, please. Okay. Okay, let me just go back because I've defined that before. So user define is okay here because I've defined this already. I just want to modify it. Okay, so let me just modify that. Okay, so modify and family. So this time around I want to work with the alignment, and that should be in alignment should be in paragraph, right? Okay, I'm correct. Okay, so go ahead and center. Okay, so just click OK, and you can see the effect now. So font family is have chancery. If that is not available, choose black ada ITC. If that is not available, then choose serif, which is the default browser font family. And then I just added this now. Text align is center. Okay, so it's okay now. Then okay, and you can see, so we had that. So let's go back. Let's go to the next task. Okay, so I'm through with this. Okay, style h1 must be red with no green or blue color. H2 must be blue with no green or red color, and H3 must be blue. Okay guys, so since H2 and H3 are blue, so I'm going to apply the same style here. Okay, but for H1, let's just work with H1, and that is red. Okay, so guys, let's do that. So to do that now, go ahead and to your format. Okay, style. Okay guys, this time around I've not defined this font color before, so you have to click HTML tag, and that's for each one. So modify that, and you can see that selector is H1, and that is font color red, so font. Okay, so red. So guys, to do this, just click automatic and more color. If you watch my first tutorial video, then you have a better understanding about this. Just click this. So red ff. Okay, so that's cool. So okay, and I think that's all there. Nothing else, right? Okay, so color red. Okay, 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 so I need to bring this down. Okay, okay, now guys, there is no problem about this though, but I just want to, because I'm going to define other colors here, and if you see, if you want to separate the different styles, you use semicolon. Okay, yeah, just like you separated the front family and from the text alignment here, so with semicolon. So I want to define h2 and h3 color, so in that case just put semicolon here, and you can bring this down now, and you can define the next style now, which is h2 and h3, but I'm going to insert. So sorry, let's go to format. Let me just, so okay, this is a new style now, so HTML tag. So and I want to define h2 and h3, so just take h2 and modify. So now you cannot add the h3 here because they have the same color h3. Okay, you can put this, so it's not going to affect it. Okay, then format. But before I format that, let me just get the instruction now. So h2 and h3 blue with no green and no red, so blue. So that's blue. So blue. So in that case, just go to format and it's font, and automatic check, more color, blue color. So just click on blue. Okay, 99. I can just effect it anyway, so that should be FF. Okay, so let me just effect it, guys. I don't need to waste my time. So this is FF. Okay, so okay, okay, so you can see it here now. Okay, and it's for h2 and h3. Okay, okay guys, just bring this down here. Okay, so h2 and h3 so the same color there. So the next now is okay, just separate this. I'm through with that, so just bring this down here. Okay, so let's take a look at the next question. Okay, all borders and grid must be red with no green or blue element and match the requirement of question 1. Now don't forget that the requirement of question 1 is such that the table border, okay, it must be visible, that is both internal and external border, and the width for the external border is 4 pixels and the width for the internal border is 2 pixels. So that's what we're going to do now. So since both all borders and grid must have red, so let's just work with that first. So I'm going to work both external border with tag table and internal border with tag td. So I'll give apply red color there. So let's just go ahead and do that. So just go to format and find the style. So this is HTML. Okay, and so let's just go for table now. So table, then I'll put compatibility. So modify, so table, then compatibility, because I'm applying the same style. Okay, so then I can format it now. So, and it's red. Okay, so automatic more color, red, let's just take that one. So just change this effect. So okay, 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 okay. So you can see the effects now. Just bring this one down here. Okay, so and that's all about this, because both have the same color, but because I define this color here and this is okay, guys, this is serious trouble. I think I don't know, this should be this should be border color, so it can't be color, guys. So let me just edit this, so I'll make it border. Okay, so that should be border color. This is compound row. Okay, so that's border color. Okay, and the border style too, because we then that it must be visible. So since it should be visible, just go ahead and apply your border style here too. So because both external and internal border must be visible, so let me just apply border style there, and that will be solid. So go to format again, and so I have it already. I'm working on this. I just want to add to it. Okay, so modify then. So format, so border. So just take this box and solid, and so guys, just take this off, guys. What I'm going to do now is I just need the border, um that such that it is visible. The border style should be solid, but in order to make that to work with this 4 is not going to work here, because this will only be for the external border, because I know that the internal border which is different from external border. So I'm going to remove this. So let's just go ahead and click OK. So I'm going to remove this one. So this, all I need is just border style solid. Okay, so okay, and okay. Okay, what happened there? It's like I replaced something. Okay, because I think before now I have border color. So I modify border color. Okay, border style solid. Okay, I can't undo that. So border width, I don't need this. Okay, let me just type this. So border color, border color. Okay, so I have that before now. Border color is hashtag, and it's red. So that's FF0000. Then separate that from border style solid. Okay, so that's okay. So I don't need this. Okay, I think I'm good like that. Let's just go ahead and see the next stuff there. Okay, because I have border color here. Okay, this is just color, so I can also separate this from this. So let's just do that. It's not going to, well, it's, we don't need to do that, guys. Let's just go ahead. Next, let's go back to the question. How about that? Okay, I've applied this. Okay, I think that's all. How possible is that? Okay, so in question one, because say that must match the requirement of question one, so I need to go ahead for the table border width and the external border width too. So the internal and external border width. So let's just define that now. That will be the final task. Okay, so let me go ahead and format and table. So this time around there's a new style, and so I want table now. So can assign the table width, modify, and format is border. So all I need is just the width, so which is for external border. So you can take this off. Then I'm going to do the same thing for the internal border. So instead of table, then I'm going to use TD. Okay, so don't forget that. So that's that. Okay, table. So bring it down here. Okay guys, I've already defined the border style solid here, so I don't need to repeat it here. So just take this off now. Okay, then I'm going to do the same now down here. So that's for TD now. That's in internal border. Okay, so style, so HTML tag is a new style. So then go for the TD, that is internal border. Okay, then modify and then format, then border. Then I'll check this because it must be visible, and then this is 2. That is internal border is 2 based on the specification given right from the beginning of the question. Okay, so just click OK now. Okay, okay. So guys, TD, that's, so don't forget that we already defined the border style here, which is solid here. So I don't need the border style here again, because I've defined the border style for both the external and internal border before now. Okay, so at this point everything is cool. Yeah, so let's see the effect guys, and see. Before, let me just check something. Oh good, that's a good one. So you can see that it's very good, very very good. So you can see that, so that's a good one. So the style sheet automatically apply to that, and we can see here too. And so all our syntax is cool and complete. So let me go back to the question and see all border grid must be in red. So you can see all border grid are in red. So it also must match the specification requirement of question 1, and we did that, and everything is okay. So let's just take a look at the next task. So display the web page in your browser. If necessary, resize it so that all the pages can be seen, all the text can be easily read, and the address bar is visible. Take a single screenshot of the web browser and place this in your evidence document. Okay guys, guys, because of our time, what I'm just to do now, and let's just quickly take a look at that and see. So let's quickly go and do that. So I'm going to preview this in my browser now. Let me just save. It's saved already, but let me just click on this. It's okay. So save everything. Save this. Just save this. Okay, so let me just preview this in my browser now. So go ahead and do that. I can use preview here, but let me just go to file and preview in browser. So let me just use this dimension. See how it looks like. Wow, that's a good one. So but before we can take screenshots, we have to we want to make sure that this thing fit in. So to do that, just press shift minus arrow, it's control. What am I doing guys? Go back to that. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let me just go back. Okay, so this is it now. So let me preview again. Sorry about that. So preview in browser. I just want to reduce the size, that's all. Don't mind me. Guys, which dimension am I using now? God. Let me just go and I will just bring it down. So let's preview it. Okay, so this is it now. So I want to make sure I capture everything. So control minus. Good. So I want to resize. So to resize guys, just press control down and minus, addition, subtraction. So that I can capture the entire page. Okay, is this too small? Then press plus. I think I just need to, I think this all I can capture is okay like this. Okay, so then I'm going to use my light short print screen and take that so that I can display it in my evidence page. So I think it's okay like this guys. So using light short, just copy and let me go to my evidence page and post that. So where am I to post that? So take a screenshot of the browser window and place this in your evidence document. So let me just go to my evidence document. This is my work area, so my evidence document should be inside my work area. So where is evidence? Okay, this evidence document now. So just open that. So it's taking a while, so because of our time, I think I just need to let me just pause the, okay, so I don't need to pause the video, so let's just go ahead. So evidence 1, so just control V. guys, so that's a good one. So I think it's a good one. I need to resize this this evidence one. It seems to be quite big, but I don't know. Let me just copy it. So do I need to just break it down to restrict guys? It's okay. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I need to resize this guys and think I'm cool with this guy. Let me just go to the second one. There's no time again. So what's the next task, guys? That's the preview. Um, so take a copy of the HTML source and place this. Okay, so let me take the source code too. So the source code, I should take a screenshot of that, and this is my this is the code. The best thing for me, let me just take it print screen. I don't need to copy this. This is not the source code. Let me go back to that question. I think I didn't get that right. So is it the source code or the edited? Take a copy of the HTML source and please, then the last one says take a copy of the style sheet. So that one is HTML, not the the HTML first before the style sheet. So this is the HTML. So the code. Okay, so this is it. Okay guys, this is the HTML, don't mind me. So guys, to get the code that give you, because I'm in design view, so just click code so that you can access the code now. You see that how big cut quite well. So this time I think I just need to copy because I can't take screenshot of this. Just Control A and copy and go to my evidence document and just drop it there. Control V, cut. That's a cool one. So then lastly, then to take the screenshot of this one. Yeah, this style sheet, the edited style sheet. This one I can take print screen. Yeah, just take just the style sheet, but I can take it from here. Okay, not bad. Guys, bring it down a little. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Copy and go to your evidence page and post there. So guys, at this time time is fast spent. Okay, and this will be the end of today's class. Let me just quickly go back. Is there any information again? That's all. Okay, evaluate in your own word. Evaluate in your own word the choice of front used for this page and type your evaluation. Guys, you can do this by yourself. And so at this point I want to call it a day, guys. Thank you for watching and do have a great day ahead. Okay, please do well and subscribe to my channel. Do have a great day ahead. Bye bye. Bye guys. Bye bye. Bye guys.